we got to work on a case for USTR, and we got to go and present a case to a whole bunch of lawyers and professionals, and they kind of sat across from you and they sat there and they took us seriously and they asked us questions, and they just really valued all this knowledge that we brought to them. This seemed like something never in a million years I would tell like my parents or even future employers. So I actually transferred to Georgetown, and at my previous institution, I was studying finance and international affairs. I knew I wanted to go into business, and I knew that I wanted to see how the businesses that I'm going to work with in the future interact with the global political sphere. And so Georgetown seemed like the obvious choice. The global business program is amazing, and it's lived up to all of my expectations. My time here, I got to take a few classes with Mark Bush. One of them was Trade Lab, where we got to go to USTR. We had prepared a case for them and we got to present it to them. They asked us questions, and it was just a semester of working in a small group of really passionate and incredibly smart students. And even though I'm not going directly into trade post-grad, I think it was something that really helped morph the way I think even about business decisions. And the second class I took with him was Market Access Lab, where we got to act as consultants for small startup firms, and we got to work directly with entrepreneurs and really understand the issues that they're looking to target with their businesses, which is just something I don't think I would have had the ability to do anywhere else. Georgetown just does an amazing job of being able to cultivate a community. As I transferred in, we were put in with a whole bunch of different transfer students, but we were also put into groups for NSO with students that were just matriculating in as well. So that was really awesome to really be ingrained in the community. And then I know there were a lot of transfer council events where you got to go and meet other transfer students. All the Georgetown events, Georgetown Day, homecoming with all my friends. I know I only had 3 years here, but we really were able to make the most of it. A huge part of my time here has been the Greek Club. My parents immigrated here from Greece, and so that's a really big part of who I am. So I think all the events we were able to put together for those, we did a whole bunch of dinners where we got together, did some cultural music, some food, dancing. I am lucky enough to be president this year and kind of pass down all the events that we have put together in the past for new students. And this club just does a great job connecting both Greek Americans and international students that came from Greece who are looking again for this shared experience and some familiarity when they're so far away from home. No matter what I do, I want to be able to just bring what Georgetown has taught me and be able to apply it to my future career. I know right now I'm planning on going into finance post-grad. That was what my internship was. And I think I also just want to make sure I connect and stay connected with this great community that I've made at Georgetown.